Drake Maye, the MVP, he's the future. He's only 23 years old, and he is already dominating the NFL. And today, we are going to see just how dominant he will be over the course of his career. Drake Maye has carried the New England Patriots to an 11-2 record, which is the best record in the entire NFL. They're on pace to get the #1 seed in the entire AFC. Let's immediately simulate straight to the playoffs to see just how special this New England Patriots and Drake Maye team can be. 13-4, not bad at all. We're going to take on the Jags in the first round. We get the 2 seed. We actually had the 1 seed at the time of recording the video, but it's okay. Drake Maye, 35-7 and 40, 300 yards, 70% completion. 13-4 versus the 10-7 Jacksonville Jaguars. We should absolutely win this. Drake Maye is better than Trevor Lawrence. Fudge! You gotta be freaking kidding me. Listen, as much as I wanted to win the Super Bowl this year, realistically, the Patriots are a year ahead of schedule anyways. Drake Maye only in his 2nd year. This team is so young and still has so many holes. Josh Allen wins the MVP. Drake Maye does not, unfortunately, but Mike Vrabel does get Coach of the Year. Let's simulate straight to next season. And just so we're clear, I'm not, making trades or signing or drafting anybody. We are simply spectating the Drake Maye beautiful mastery throughout his entire career. Year 2, and the team looks mightily similar to last year, except for Drake Maye gets superstar development in year number 3. Let's simulate straight to the playoffs for Drake Maye's age 24 season. My prediction for Drake Maye's career is going to be 4 Super Bowl victories and 2 MVPs with 3 Super Bowl MVPs. Let me know down below in the comments right now what your prediction is. 11-6 in year 2, which is not too bad. We get the 2 seed right behind the Kansas City Chiefs. We lost last year, so now we have an opportunity to win their first playoff game of their new era, and they do. 28-7, a dominant victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Maye, 251 yards and 3 touchdowns. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Now we take on the Denver Broncos, who got the 1 seed over us last year. Can Drake Maye be better than Bo Nix? They were drafted in the same draft class, and we do. AFC Championship time, we win 30-17, 155 yards and 2 touchdowns, no picks, which is the most important thing, because Bo Nix had 3. We are taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. This is to go to the Super Bowl, shock the world in year number 3. Oh my goodness, 31-23. We take them to... Oh my gosh! Damn near 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. Takes down Patrick Mahomes. Now we get Drake Maye versus Jordan Love and Micah Parsons on that defense. Drake Maye, 97 overall with the morale boost. Really, the team I feel like isn't even as good as they could possibly be yet. I still feel like we're a year ahead of schedule. We are going to hop straight into the Super Bowl and spectate it firsthand. Drake Maye's legacy. Listen, Drake, the Boston sports city is eager for Super Bowls. We know that. Getting here is not enough when you live in Boston. 17-7, 17-14 going into halftime. This seems like a great game, only up by 1. It's close. Nobody scores in the 3rd quarter. We're down by 2. Drake Maye scores again with a minute left in the 4th quarter. 40 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds. We're gonna hop in and spectate. Are you kidding me? I didn't even see it. The Packers score and take a 2-point lead, and Drake Maye and the New England Patriots need a field goal to win with 13 seconds. They do have 2 timeouts. Here's Drake Maye. He's gonna throw it towards the... No! Drake to lose the freaking Super Bowl. I do think the team was a little premature, but obviously when you're there, you got to win it. Drake Maye will be 0-1 in the start of his Super Bowl career in a heartbreaker. A 2-point loss in not Drake Maye's best performance, 150 yards, a touchdown, and obviously we saw the interception to lose the game. Drake Maye still has an entire career to make up for it. I'm not even worried. Coming off a Super Bowl loss, you would expect the team to get better. We have no right tackle and no center. Lost out on Hunter Henry, but we also lost Stephon Diggs, who was also like 35. Let's simulate straight to the midseason point and see exactly how we're doing. Maybe I should shut up because we're 5-2. So I'm not gonna say a word, and we're just gonna get straight to the playoffs and we're gonna see what happens. 11-6. Absolutely beautiful. Drake Maye put the team on his freaking back. A top 5 quarterback, 4,000 yards. Okay, I believe Drake Maye is 3-2 in his playoff career if my math is mathing correctly. So we'll see if we can beat Lamar. We do. 13-7. Icky game. We beat the Jacksonville Jaguars last year, so let's just simulate this. To go back to the AFC Championship game would be amazing. That's really, really unfortunate. We lose by 3 points. Drake Maye. 240 yards and 2 interceptions. But listen, he's only 26 years old and he's still a 94 overall, so he's going to be fine. He's not even in his prime yet. Okay, the team is actually looking pretty good. We drafted a center, but I think the big thing is that our tight end Hardy ended up getting superstar development. So I'm hoping and praying that he's going to be like the Gronkowski to Drake Maye's Tom Brady. 12-5, and we're going to take on the 9-8 Denver Broncos in the first round. We get the 2 seed. We went to the Super Bowl, and then last year was a letdown year. So hopefully this is the year that we bounce and get over the hump and win the Super Bowl. There it is. 24-21. An efficient victory. Lamar Jackson versus Drake Maye. We know how good this team is. We have an 89 overall offense. We're both an 87 overall team. It could really be a 50-50 game. Probably going to come down to which quarterback is better. And it's Drake Maye. 17-14. Kind of an icky game, but a win is a win. And my goodness, out of nowhere, we are back in Super Bowl contention in the AFC Championship game. 1 game away from going back to the Super Bowl to try to get our revenge after we lost to the Packers 2 years ago. We're taking on the number 1 seed, the 13-4 Los Angeles Chargers. Can we pull off a victory here and go back to the Super Bowl? I can't tell if we won or not. Bang! We are back in the freaking Super Bowl, taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Boston, we're back, baby. We're here, and we're back in the freaking Super Bowl, representing the AFC. Listen, Drake, the Super Bowl is stressful enough. I don't want to put too much on your plate, but you can't go 0-2 in Super Bowls, so we have to win this Super Bowl right here. 10-6, kind of an icky game, down by 2. Need to score. 2 minutes left in this game. We have to hop in and spectate this for ourselves. Here we go, down by 2. We're actually in the red zone. 3rd and goal. Pressure comes in. A field goal to take the lead with under a minute remaining. It'll give us a 1-point lead if we get it, and we get it. JJ McCarthy, 9, is taking over here in the Super Bowl with Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. They have 2 timeouts. A field goal wins the Super Bowl. So let's see what the Patriots defense can do. He's going to hit Addison. A big hit. Empty formation for McCarthy. Needs a big play. He has a superstar ability. Throwing towards the sideline. Christian Gonzalez calls game absolutely locked up. Christian Gonzalez, you the GOAT, boy. Super Bowl winning pick. Yes, Drake Maye, you take that knee and Boston can bask in the glory. The first Super Bowl victory for Drake Maye. It wasn't pretty, 13-12, but we get to laugh at 9 as he walks off the Super Bowl field with a L. There it is. Yep. Dump it all over Mike Vrabel. That boy deserves it. 127 yards and a touchdown to pick isn't great, but 160 yards and 3 picks for JJ McCarthy really isn't great. Christian Gonzalez wins MVP of the Super Bowl. Well deserved, obviously. Game-winning interception. No need to waste time. Let's just simulate straight back to the playoffs so we can win another Super Bowl. 12-5. It's a freaking Travion Henderson season, I guess. Okay, there's one thing I forgot to mention about last offseason. Drake Maye signed himself a 7-year, $355 million extension. Damn near $500 million, man. With that massive new contract, coming off a Super Bowl, with all of the momentum in the world, can we beat the Raiders? 24-21, kind of closer than you'd want for a 7 seed versus a 2 seed. And now we take on the Los Angeles Chargers, who the 1 seed last year, we broke their hearts and ruined their Super Bowl chances. Can we do it again? 200 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Doing what he's had to do. AFC Championship game, straight into it. This is to go to the freaking Super Bowl. Drake, take me back. No! So close to going to back-to-back Super Bowls. 28-22 loss in the AFC Championship game. Drake Maye, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns and an interception. 10-7 isn't great. Okay, but we're the 4 seed, which means we won the division. Top 3 in passing yards, 43, 35, and 6. Could be MVP, probably not, because it's Madden. We don't have the best record at 10-7 between us and the Raiders at 11-6, but we have a better team, 28-25. That is great. 270 and 3 touchdowns. Snap it up. We lost in the NFC Championship game last year, or in the AFC Championship game, my bad. And then we won the Super Bowl the year before. And this year, we are back in the AFC Championship game. The only thing standing in between Drake Maye and another Super Bowl appearance is freaking Josh Allen. Are we scared of Josh Allen? Absolutely not. I definitely just jinxed it and we're gonna freaking get blown out. We are back and we get a Super Bowl rematch against the Atlanta Falcons. Starting with a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter, now 7-7. Nobody's scoring. Approaching the fourth quarter, another crappy Super Bowl. Down by 7. 2 minutes remaining. Oh my gosh, they have the football. And 3rd and 2. This is kind of the game. Michael Penix. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. And it is a loss. Drake Maye will drop to 1-2 in Super Bowls. He's been to 2 of the last 3. I don't know what happened, or maybe we just didn't throw the ball enough. 11 for 13 is phenomenal. for 160 yards and a touchdown, but he just didn't get opportunities to throw the football. Let's get the update. Drake Maye is now 29 years old, only 92 overall. He does have superstar X factor. Let's look at the rest of the team. Pop is still kicking around, and we got Bush and Jason Betts as our other 2 receivers. We gotta have like the best young tight end core in the entire league. Hardy, Alexander, and then a new guy, 78 overall, Matthias. Listen, Drake Maye, we lost the Super Bowl last year. It is time to make up for it. 11-6. We get the 2 seed, taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Can we move on to the divisional round of the playoffs? We should expect to win this game. We went to the Super Bowl last year, and we do. Oh my gosh. Belt to bottom. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns for Drake Maye. 41-3. We should blow everybody. I don't even care about the Browns. Give him the belt. Give him the freaking belt, Drake. Give him the belt, Drake. Boom! Are you kidding me? Back-to-back 40-point games. 365-4. Are you kidding me, Drake? This would be his 4th Super Bowl appearance, if my math is correct, is Bo Nix, and I'm not going to let it happen. Boom! We get the Tom Brady Bowl, 29-27, a close game. But Drake Maye's red freaking hot. It is time, Drake. You cannot go 3-1 in Super Bowls. Listen, Drake, even Tom Brady lost 3 Super Bowls. We're not worried about anything. We just can't lose this Super Bowl, even though we're down by 7. Now we're tied. It's fine. 10-10, 17-10, into the 4th quarter, tied at 17. It's a close game. Drake Maye, I need the clutch gene to come out. There it is. Oh my freaking goodness. 24-20. And Drake Maye has the ball in his hands for a Super Bowl legacy drive in his age 29 season. Drake Maye finds Demario Douglas spinning for a first down. Drake Maye needs it, tucks it, throws it. No! Mike Vrabel, you're crazy. We're going for it. 4th and 1 with the Super Bowl on the line. Hand off to Henderson. No! No! Drake Maye took it himself, and Williams freaking bent him over and Drake. Listen, Drake Maye, I refuse to let you lose to a quarterback named Chad in the Super Bowl. Hand off to Bucky Irving. That's going to be field goal range. Evan McPherson with a chance to beat the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. If he misses, we go to overtime. The kick is up for McPherson. We're in slow motion. The kick is good. And Drake Maye falls to 1-3 in his Super Bowl career. Gotta be kidding me. Drake Maye plays the best Super Bowl of his entire career to this point. Unbelievable game. 83% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 330 yards, but a loss. Listen, we've gone to the Super Bowl 3 the last 4 years, and we've only won 1. But Drake Maye, you're 30, and it is time to turn it around. You're officially 10-7. We're playing the Raiders. We're going very, very fast. We're getting right through this playoffs because we need to get our Super Bowl revenge as fast as possible. 28-17. Let's go. Next game. Beat the Broncos. We beat the Broncos 41-17. We handled them very easily. Let's just beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. And we're taking on the freaking Falcons again. Okay, I'm hyped up, and there's no time to waste. This is revenge. This is Drake Maye revenge. We will not be 1-4 in Super Bowls, because if that happens, I will lose my freaking marbles. We are up by 21-3. Don't go 28-3. Thank you. 35-17, and we win the freaking Super Bowl. Drake Maye's 2nd Super Bowl victory. 15-20, 200 yards, a touchdown. Exactly what you needed to do. Let's go see if you won your 1st Super Bowl MVP as well. It goes to Travion Henderson. It doesn't even matter. We got 2 Super Bowl wins, no Super Bowl MVPs. Who's counting? We'll go get it this year. And speaking fast has been working for us, so I'm just going to continue to speak fast. Let's just go straight back to the playoffs, and let's go win another Super Bowl. Listen, we've been dominant, so let's continue the streak. Kansas City, technically actually better overall than us, but I'm not worried about it. And I should have been. Please don't tell me this is the collapse. Drake throws for 302 touchdowns and a pick, but it's not enough. All right, I feel like we need to take a deep breath and just kind of go over the lineup real quick. First of all, massive shout out to Jared Wilson, Will Campbell, and Travion Henderson. They've been here with Drake Maye from the start. Defensively, this team is freaking gross. 11-6. We have a 92 overall team, which is still pretty elite. We haven't got the 1st round bye in a while. 3,500. 31-3 though. That's elite. Lost in the 1st round last year, and we're taking on the division rival Miami Dolphins. Do not let it happen again, Drake. We need our legacy to continue. 24-19 a victory. 14-3 Tennessee Titans. I'm not gonna lie, I have a really bad feeling about this. I can't look. Oh, okay, 19-14, and now we take on the Denver Broncos, who's a 92 overall, with the chance to go back to the Super Bowl. Drake Maye's 7th Super Bowl appearance of this video, and we get the Seahawks rematch. Let's freaking go. Shout out Malcolm Butler. We're hopping straight into it. Drake Maye's only thrown 3 interceptions the entire year. Where's the wood? Knock on it. Here is Drake Maye's opportunity to get his 3rd Super Bowl ring. His 4th ring is it. Shout out to the Queen of Boston, Miss Drake Maye. Here we go. We're down by 7 here in the 4th quarter. No! Yes! We tie up the game with a 14-point comeback in the 4th quarter. Holy crap. This is really bad. We have no timeouts remaining. Honestly, the best case scenario is actually that they score a touchdown. We should let them score. Please score. Okay, I know what you're thinking, but that actually had to happen. They could have just ran the clock out and kicked the field goal. Drake Maye strutting onto the field. Super Bowl on the line. 40 seconds. 3rd and 7. It's completed. Can he fight out of bounds? No. Maye needs a massive play to try to win the Super Bowl. Throwing to the sideline, completed. He's inbounds. Don't end the way I think this is gonna end. 3 seconds. Drake Maye, a Hail Mary to win the Super Bowl. Oh my gosh. The Seattle Seahawks actually get their revenge on us, 28-21. I can't look at this Drake Maye. I can't. Very, very good game. 273 touchdowns, no picks. I'm a little nervous. We're 9-8. We barely even made the playoffs. Drake, we know you're a playoff quarterback. Maybe not a Super Bowl quarterback, which actually like hurts my heart to say. 20-17. And now we're taking on the 1 seed New York Jets. That also pains me a lot. 9-8, Drake Maye with something to prove. Don't get my hopes up, Drake. Don't do it. 268, 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. He's a gunslinger. What can I say? Wait, we're playing against the 9-8 Broncos. Wait, we can go back to the Super Bowl again. Here we go. Game time, baby. Game time. Okay, he got my hopes up. He got my... Did we win? Accidentally simulated Pro Bowl week. Now we're simulating Super Bowl week. How many years in a row is that? It's like 5 years of dominance. But we're taking on the Washington Commanders. We're hopping in and we're winning our 3rd. I'm starting something new. I'm not looking. I'm looking. I'm not looking. I'm looking. That's not bad, Drake. We're up. We're winning. We're dominating, baby. Please. There it is. Okay. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, the Drake Maye agenda is back on. We've lost a bunch of Super Bowls. But 3 Super Bowls, that's enough to put you, like, in the top 5 conversation. Our Mike linebacker wins MVP. Drake Maye hasn't won an MVP yet either. That's so freaking weird to me. Here we go. On to next season. No! Will Campbell and Jared Wilson and Travion Henderson retired after the last Super Bowl win. Well deserved. Drake Maye's also regressed down to an 87. He's 34. He's going to turn 35. No! Is the defense still elite? Okay, the defense is still elite. You're probably a top 3 quarterback of all time. It's probably like Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, you, and Joe Montana fighting for 3rd. Thoughts? You're really scaring me. 8-9 in the 7th seed. My freaking goodness. Okay. He's like a top 15 quarterback. Listen, this is efficient. This is exactly what we talked about, Drake. Just let the defense do their thing. 12-5, 2-seed Broncos. I have a bad feeling I'm not looking. 14-13. Now we're taking on the 1 seed Jets here. I'm not looking. It's good luck. No! As Gunna would say, we're due for a win, but in this case, we were definitely due for a loss. And Drake Maye, I fear this could be the fall. 119 yards and an interception. He's going to be 35 next year. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have a development. Drake Maye, 1 year, $56 million left on his contract. Okay, cool. He's down to an 83 overall superstar. Also kind of cool. Drafting a replacement quarterback in the 1st round who's actually happens to be really freaking good. Not great for the career of Drake Maye. So we could go on another run, but I have a fear that this may be Drake Maye's last potential year to go win a Super Bowl before he gets replaced. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but let's go find out. No, it's happening. 8-9. We missed out on the playoffs. No, Drake is a middle of the pack quarterback. His contract was up. Could that have been the farewell tour of Drake Maye? No, 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 no. No! Drake, why would you go to the Giants, Drake? He's still good. Listen, Drake, as much as I hate you in a Giants uniform, and I do, this is not a bad team. I'm rooting for you still, Drake. You know, I got love for you. Okay, 11-6, Drake, and you have made the... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong side. We are in the 6th seed. Can you beat the Atlanta Falcons? You played them in the Super Bowl 2 or 3 times. 42-21. It is a loss. Oh my goodness, they replaced Drake again. Are you on a roster? Pittsburgh. He's still kicking. He's a 78 overall. I think it's time to hang him up, bud. 5-12. 6th in the NFL in touchdowns. Listen, Drake Maye can still ball. Drake Maye has officially retired. I let the team know I'm retiring. Just wanted to thank all of the fans, aka thank you, aka thank me. We're coming to check the legacy leaderboard to see where Drake Maye is all time. And I just want to point out the fact Mike Vrabel is the best head coach ever, even ahead of Belichick, everything. And Drake Maye with 19,000 legacy score will be a top 10 quarterback solidified ever. I thought he won 4 Super Bowls, but maybe I'm like actually crazy. You guys let me know down below in the comments. His says he won 7 championship games. So he's been to 7 Super Bowl games, but he's only won 3 Super Bowls. I wish it added up all of his stats, but if you guys want to know, here are all of Drake Maye's best seasons of his entire career as he retires at the age of 39. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sure you guys needed your daily ounce of Drake Maye because he doesn't play for the next 2 weeks. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, press that subscribe button. Until next time, peace.